Hello. I know that most of you may not, or anyone may not get on here. Yesterday, I was having a lot of problems with my camera, and I don't know exactly what's going on because it works fine today. And but anyway, I'm going to go live today just so that the lives continue on. And I really want to get on here and share with you a few things and to provide an activation for you. So today really is what, if you're here, please say hi, just so that I know that you're here. Sometimes I can see if people are on or not, but you can just say hi if you are here. So is what I'm going to do today is I do want to continue on with what I was talking about last week as far as like with the dark night of the soul. So is what I would like to do. I put into the post or to the description the link, the Facebook link for the Sunday event. And I'm going to be talking about the Dark Night of the Soul. I did it Wednesday and it was a really beautiful experience for everyone that was able to join. And so I encourage you to join this week. So if you go to Facebook and you click going on the event, then you get the notification and then the Zoom link is right there. So it's really easy to just get on the Zoom link it's at 1 p.m. Pacific time and 4 p.m. Eastern time. So the reason that I'm talking more about the Dark Night of the Soul right now is I went through this experience in late 2021 and really just came out of it in probably the spring of 2023. It was a good year, solid year and a half of going through the Dark Night of the Soul. And it's super hard. And what's beautiful about it is that it's always a precursor to these profound spiritual awakenings. And I know that people are going through this now. And I also know that people are going through really intense spiritual awakenings. The timelines are shifting fast. Things are moving quickly. And so I really want to get on here and make sure that I'm providing the frequency, the light codes, the channeled light language for everyone to be able to move through these shifts with more ease. Our light bodies are actually our physical bodies are turning very quickly into light bodies. We're becoming more and more crystalline DNA. And because that is happening, our physical form is moving through it super quickly, and it's just trying to catch up. And that's why we experience difficulty. Really, all it is our body is trying to integrate. And so it's not about necessarily slowing down or making the process slower. It's about being able to be with yourself, be with the emotions, be with the sensations. And so a lot of times my background is as a clinical social worker. And I know that in my training, even a lot of the different therapy modalities and different things out there really teaching people more almost like how to get rid of those bad emotions. Well, there's no bad emotions, and you don't want to get rid of them because all of our emotions are very, very sacred. And when we can experience the emotion, it actually rapidly shifts and increases our vibrational frequency, which then makes it more easy and for shifts to occur with more ease. And so what I'm going to be doing in this Dark Night of Soul, I'm going to give you some tips and tools on how to do that. And also I'm going to be sharing with you just a course that I'm doing that I want to offer people so that you have that community and that support. And so, but really coming to doing that Dark Night of the Soul Facebook event or the Zoom link, the reason I'm doing it Zoom is because I do like the face-to-face interaction with people. However, I know a lot of people struggle being able to get on certain times. And so I'm considering of doing a video just on the Dark Night of the Soul and doing it so I can upload it here to YouTube and to TikTok. So With all of that being said, today's activation, a lot of times I do an intention. And so I just want you to know that the intention is more actually for me to be able to focus in on the channeling of the light language. But when I channel light language, truly the thing to do is for you to set your own intention. So your own intention, regardless of the transmission coming through, it's actually, because light language overrides the conscious mind, it speaks directly to your soul. So I am channeling in or connecting in with the guidance teams needed to bring forth the light codes needed at this time. And so you're going to get exactly what you need, even if your intention for being here is different than maybe what I set forward, or different than the other person. So I just encourage you that when you do these transmissions and listen to the activations, set your intention and release that intention out into your sacred space, because then you're going to be receiving exactly what it is that you need. So I always do a meditation, and the reason for doing the meditation is to allow people to truly come in to their sacred self, that sacred, divine, still point spot within. And so it's held within. So we have our heart space that's about right here. Our solar plexus is about, around this area here. But we have an area right here. People call it the gold chakra. I call it the sacred heart space. And this is that space that I've been shown that actually houses our grid, our personal grid that connects us to the earth grid system and to our universal grid system, really to our origin point, to the point of source, where we are connected to source. And so that is the reason I do a meditation, to connect in right there, and so that you can expand your field all the way around you. But it comes from within. It actually comes because we're humans. We have this physical form on this planet, that it actually is housed within our physical form, and it shoots out of our physical form. And as we allow it to shoot out and create our sacred space from our physical form actually then begins to shift into that crystalline form. It's super fascinating and very beautiful. And so let's go ahead and just get into this space. So I invite you right now just to take a nice deep breath in all the way down to your perineum. Nice deep fill in your belly, and then just let it go. Just coming into this space right now that you're in. Just continuing with your breath. And then bring your awareness to that spot that I mentioned, that's the sacred heart space that's between your heart chakra and your solar plexus. This is our space where all is weaved back together. We can just breathe into this spot to come into stillness. And as you breathe, allow the energy from your breath to move and create that space within. Noticing the energy beginning to expand up and down and around. And intentionally draw that energy from your sacred heart space all the way down through your spine, through the limbs of your legs, and through the soles of your feet, down through your earth star chakra into the earth. This energy is like this beautiful root system within. It's connecting in, going all the way down to the crystalline grid core of the earth, and connecting into the sacredness of her, the sacredness of Gaia, into the sacredness of her grid system. And she receives you. You experience this as it comes up, back up through your limbs, through your spine. Once again, moving up through your sacred heart space, and the energy continues to move up through your throat, through your pituitary and pineal glands, in the front and back of your head, through the top of your head, up into the soul star, this beautiful chakra that's above your head. And you connect into the beautiful Christos grid of the universe, receiving this beautiful energy. And all this dance and play of the earth, of you, and of the universe moves through your physical form and out all around you. Just notice what that looks like. Maybe a color. You may see sacred geometry or a grid or a weaving. You may sense or experience sensations of it. You may have this knowing that you're just there in this still point. And it's from this space that you receive in this channel of light language transmission to activate the light codes within your beautiful form. Do koshtai mai shakia. Ola bakara koshta kinemokoa. Ikarabokustika hana koshtabokoa. Ina makora kostiki abakara kostika makora kishiki. Okarabokusta bakana makosta kiba ia kosta ki arabokoa. Okodaka makoa shaki aroko. O moesha ina ustukoa. Usnamo o nyaisha yako. Ishnamo uasha kamaya na kishida Oshama akashikoa. Ushnamo ma iya shakara ashtawa. Wakara isto okai. Ukupa kosta ai ku ama ishte ku usha ia. Do mokushtema kia istukua. Ikraba ukara ishtaya bako. Anukustama kia ashto kishibakua. Do kostama kustia hishamahira ashtomaki. Ishtabakustaka maida ustakia. Ora bakusta maki do kusta kirabakashna kira inamakusta. Ishtabaku ma iya kishikina gora. Ushtabakusha I uma ishaka namakustima ishtoku. Ishnama I yoshana ko bahi kashina kosta ha ba ushta ekinamakusta hiki. Idashinama I na ishtoa makashakona I na ashaba I. Dona na shinamokua kishiki. Dabakara isha ina eoshinamokua. Purushamo uashane ishagoa da ishramaki. To share with you that this was a galactic council that was coming forward. And there's a lot of instructions given that you're going to becoming aware of. And these may seem out of the blue and very different than what you're expecting. For those of you who are attracted to this channel, it's so that you begin to you're experiencing the call to fully be your true essence self. You're experiencing this call that you can no longer not be who you are. You're entering into this phase where you're willing to not move with the status quo. And that's even in spiritual realms. You may experience some different insights that surprise you, that maybe feel like or seem like they contradict the way things have always been. Allow yourself to explore that, not to take it at face value, but to explore it. Be curious and see where it leads you. Doko ai mashiko ashiki dokoshita I. It truly is a time of play with this. And so when you get these out of the box downloads, be curious. That's what is being asked of you, is be curious about them and be curious about gathering more information. For those who always love doing like experiments or like writing a research type paper, or like the or even in history, and getting to do a paper and exploring other cultures or researching different behaviors or whatever, you're going to really enjoy this. You're going to have a lot of fun. So look at it that way. Play with it. Just play with it. Ushtaba ayama ishinamakua na shiko baki dakoshta ira bokushtikia na koshta harako. O makeshikia na amakora shika dakoshtikia dokoshtaba u. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for honoring me with your presence. I see you. Blessings. I'm going to end the live stream there. Enjoy your week, and I will see you next week.